Hello and welcome to Attention Central Texas. I'm Pastor Angela, your host, and today we have with us the lovely Miss Donna Dunn. How are you?
I'm blessed, thank you.
Wonderful, and you are the Executive Director of Body of Christ Community Clinic Incorporated.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty, so tell me a little bit about the clinic and what you guys do, your work there.
So we are a clinic, a nonprofit 501c3 in Belton, Texas. Back in 2008, there was a guy that moved here to Belton, and he was an assistant principal at Belton High School. And when he got there, he noticed that there were a lot of kids not in school. And when they started checking into it, it was reason because they didn't have health care. They weren't able to get their shots or anything. And he had moved here from another area, and I can't remember what it was, that a group of churches started a clinic that would help take care of people that didn't have any insurance.
Right.
And so he went to talk to his pastor at First Baptist Belton and got a group together there, and they discussed it and thought, you know, that they could make this work. So they started visiting some other clinics in the area, and then started visiting churches. And I think initially in 2009, there were 6 churches that came on board to help support it financially.
Wow.
And they filed for their 501c status in 2009, and then the clinic opened in June of 2010.
All right.
And so we just celebrated June of this year of 15 years
15
providing
years.
services, and
Wonderful.
it's grown quite a bit. Yeah, over those 15 years. When it first opened, we were only open on Thursday nights, and then we just grown and grown and grown from one clinic that had medical and dental at it to now 2 locations, a medical clinic and a dental clinic.
Wonderful.
And so the dental clinic's open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and 1 Friday a month. And then the medical clinic is open all day Tuesday and then Thursday evenings and once a month as well.
Okay.
So.
Are both clinics in Belton?
Yes, ma'am.
Both clinics are in Belton. All right, so great.
And we serve people that live in East Bell County that have no insurance and live below the 185% of the federal poverty index level. So, and I don't know if you're aware, but Texas has the highest uninsured rate in the United States, and Bell County is one of the highest uninsured counties in Texas.
Now, I did not know that. Oh, wow.
So, so there is a great need here.
Absolutely, there's a great need.
Especially as the population has grown and everything.
So the clinic runs on donations,
yes,
right?
Yes, we do not accept any government funding. We are a Christian organization, and we, like I said, it was started by churches at 6, and now it's grown. I think we currently have 15 churches that support us financially.
Wonderful.
Some may do it monthly, quarterly, annually, however they choose to do it. And then we have individual donors that help us, and then I write grants. So we don't charge for our services.
I'm glad you said that. That was my next question.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
We don't charge for our services. There is a donation jar at the front desk of each clinic, and we ask patients if they're able to make a donation. And it's such a blessing to see, you know, because these folks really are just barely surviving, you know, getting money to buy groceries and stuff like that. But some will put in a 5, some will put in a 10, a 20. There was a lady a month or 2 ago that had received a couple of treatments at the dental clinic, and she was coming back for a 3rd one, and she had been saving. She brought in a little mason jar that was filled with change because she just appreciated so much, you know, the help that she was able to get and get her out of pain and everything.
Right, and healthcare and dental care is so expensive.
It is,
I mean,
absolutely.
a person can go bankrupt from one hospital stay. Wow.
Yes.
So you guys are putting on a fundraiser benefiting the Body of Christ Clinic.
Yes.
Humor and Harmony concert. So
Yes,
that's different. Tell me about that. Sounds like a lot of fun, too.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about the Humor and Harmony concert and why you guys felt led to do this.
Okay, so that's one of the other ways that we support, you know, the clinic. We have usually an annual banquet, and then we'll have either a golf tournament or a concert or something along with it, you know, one in the spring, one in more in the fall. So Humor and Harmony, I had heard of Dennis Swanberg. I know he's been at one of the churches in Belton, and he's a pastor up in the Dallas area. And so he delivers a message, but he also does
this is the
comedy.
harmony part.
Yeah. He does. This is the humor part.
The humor part.
Yes. So he does comedy and stuff like that. He's very well known. And then Joseph Happendank, he is a big, well-known star on the Southern Gospel genre. He's won Dove Awards, and he's grown from just being, a solo singer to now he has a small band and everything. So he's one of my favorites.
Okay.
And so he was here last year for a concert for us, and I wanted to bring him back this year.
Wonderful. So he is a 2-time Grammy-nominated singer and songwriter.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So that's going to be an evening of just fun. And so
Yes.
October 25th.
October 25th. It's going to be at the Cultural Activities Center in Temple.
Okay.
And tickets, I sent out letters to, get some underwriters, and they have until the end of this week to respond. And then after that, tickets will go on sale to the public on September the 13th.
Okay.
And we are using a third-party ticketing service, iTickets.
iTickets, yes.
And so they can go to itickets.com and order the tickets online.
Okay, wonderful.
And they're all general admission.
Oh, okay, great. So you guys are also along with this humor and harmony concert, you have a golf tournament also that's going to be coming up soon?
And this golf tournament, there's a young lady that I know her mom very well, and I know her, and she started this nonprofit called Charity Unite, and her goal, it's just been started, and her goal is to do different fundraisers for different to support nonprofits in the area. So she's putting on a golf tournament on September the 26th at Salmon's Golf Course in Temple.
Okay.
And the funds raised from it will be divided between the Body of Christ Community Clinic and LULAC.
Wonderful. Can you kind of share with us a story or something that where the clinic has stepped in and kind of changed the life of an individual or who's needed health care and couldn't afford it?
Yes, it has really changed my life since I've been there. I came on board volunteering because I was friends with the original executive director, and I came on and volunteered as a receptionist, for about 2 years, and then after that, Carolyn, the original executive director, asked me if I'd be interested in being the executive director.
Wow.
And I'm like, me?
You must have been a great volunteer.
And so so I came on as the executive director in 2012, and I tell you, it is just amazing how much my perspective has changed. I've always wanted to go on a foreign mission trip, and granted, that's a much different environment.
Right, of course.
But we have missions in our own neighborhoods.
Yes, we do. Yes,
in our
we do.
own, on our
Communities,
back neighbors and everything. So it's a blessing to see people that come in, and a lot of them, all of them are so appreciative on the care that they get. So, they write us thank you notes, and there was a gentleman, there's a video on our website that is very touching. There's a gentleman that's saying that he had always not wanted to smile because his teeth were so bad. Oh. And he just, was very insecure and didn't, and then he came to the clinic, and we were able to get his teeth fixed, and he says, I can now smile.
Wow.
And then just the patient stories, what a difference, how we were able to help them and that sort of thing. It's just absolutely a blessing to be there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just something as simple as a smile.
Yes.
Not to feel like you can do that because you're ashamed or insecure about your teeth.
Exactly.
Wow, and just being able to give someone that gift.
Right.
A smile must have been really rewarding.
Yes, yes, and they are so grateful, and so many of our patients not having insurance, and like you said, with the cost of dental care being so expensive, they have ignored their mouth,
right.
And so a lot of them require a lot of treatment and everything. We just do basic dentistry, fillings, extractions, hygiene and that sort of thing. And so they require multiple treatments and everything, and you know, they're able to smile again and get out of their pain.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
It must be a really, really good self-esteem booster, because the reality is some people, light bill, they don't care.
Oh, yes.
Rent, they don't care.
Exactly.
It's going to be rent.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
And so they don't have the funds for that.
Yes.
So are you guys still taking volunteers, or how can someone help if they want to be involved as a volunteer?
So we, at the clinic, we have 6 part-time paid employees, a dentist that's paid a retired dentist, and then 3 retired dental assistants. I say they work and then volunteer, work part-time, volunteer the rest of their time. And then we have about 170 volunteers.
Wow, that's huge.
Yes, some of them come once a week, like at the medical clinic. Our Tuesday group, we've got the 1 retired doctor and 3 retired nurse practitioners, and they're there every Tuesday.
Wow.
And then we have nurses that rotate through, and then the front desk staff, social work, and all that. It's all volunteers every Tuesday. And then our Thursday night crew are volunteers. Most of them are working at Baylor Scott and White, the doctors, the nurses, and all.
So this is it. Yeah, this is real healthcare.
And they come over after work and volunteer and see patients on Thursday evenings for us.
What a blessing.
It is.
What a blessing.
It truly is.
So if someone wanted to say, hey, I want to donate to this cause, how can they donate?
They can go to our website, bodyofchristclinic.org, and there's a page a donate button on there that they can donate. There's also a page on there, a volunteer page, where they can go on and sign up to volunteer as well. And then we have a volunteer coordinator that will reach out to them and, you know, schedule an orientation and a visit with the clinic and that sort of thing.
Wonderful. And you guys are a nonprofit 501c. So
yes, ma'am.
That's important to say.
Yes.
So that's just really great. This is not just meeting the spiritual need of people, but the physical need. And so it's a great need for this clinic. And so I wish you well on your Humor and Harmony concert. I hope to be attending myself, benefiting the body of Christ.
We would love to have you.
Thank you for coming and sharing with us and letting know the great work that you guys are doing in Temple, Texas with the Body of Christ Community Clinic. And I want to thank you, our viewing audience. Tune in next time to see what's going on right here in our local area. Be blessed and have an amazing day.